Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 21st Annual Marion County Spelling Bee. We are thrilled to have you here. I'm Kevin Christian, the Director of Public Relations for Marion County Public Schools, and the first thing I want to do is collectively, let's all of us recognize these students on stage for their achievement to get here tonight. We are excited to have you here tonight. We're excited to have you here in our audience to celebrate these spellers, and we compete to crown a Marion County Spelling Bee champion. Now, each year, students from every middle school in our district have the opportunity to participate in the Spelling Bee, which is one of the nation's oldest and most iconic, and dare I say, competitive competitions. They diligently study their word lists in preparation and have won classroom, grade level, and school-wide spelling bees to reach this point tonight. And now to welcome our spellers and our guests, I would like to introduce Dr. Danielle Livengood. She is our Director of Secondary Curriculum Instruction and Digital Learning. She's also a friend and a colleague, former teacher, school administrator, high school principal, and now she serves all of our secondary students at the district level. Dr. Livengood.
Thank you. Good evening, students, families, and parents. I want to start with a thank you to our Women's Club of Ocala for providing an opportunity and a venue for our students to learn these great skills. Without your support, we would not be able to do this, so thank you. Parents, I would like to thank you as well. Your encouragement, support, allow our students the opportunity to grow and learn in our schools every day. Students, we are all so proud of you and we appreciate everything you have done to prepare for tonight. You've studied your list. Now, all that's left to do is relax. So take a deep breath and just give it your best. I'm sure your parents also gave you the same advice. Just relax and do your best. You should be proud of yourself and the hard work you have put in to get here tonight. You are an outstanding representative of your school and your peers. So enjoy the evening and good luck.
Thank you, Dr. Livengood. Great words of advice to our students. Coming now to share our invocation and pledge of allegiance this evening are the Little Women Juniorettes of Ocala.
Hello, everyone. Please join us in saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all. Now I'm going to introduce Aubrey to say our invocation.
Will you bow your heads with me? Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for bringing us all here together tonight. Lord, I pray that these spellers feel confident and do their absolute best, but no matter the result, feel proud of what they've accomplished to be here. Lord, keep us warm and safe tonight and be with us for the remainder of our week. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you, ladies. And now to greet our competitors and their families, I'd like to introduce tonight's judges. Actually, she will do that. Co-president of the GFWC Women's Club of Ocala, my friend, Mrs. Kathy Fountain. She's going to magically appear from behind the curtains.
Thank you. One moment, please. I threw the wrong paper away. Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Kathy Fountain, co-president of GFWC Women's Club of Ocala. And on behalf of our club, I welcome you to the annual Marion County Spelling Bee. This special event has its roots established in 2002 when my Women's Club of Ocala and the Marion County School Board partnered together to start this now time-honored tradition. We have seen many students participate in the District B, move on to the regional competition in Orlando, and some even onto the final event, the Scripps Spelling Bee in the Washington, D.C. area. We were proud and are proud of each one of them. We couldn't do this without the support of many community members, including Mark Ingram, program specialist, Kevin Christian, word caller, all our judges, teachers, parents, and the Little Women juniorettes who have provided the refreshments for the evening. I would like to introduce our judges for tonight. Would you please stand or wave, whatever you're comfortable with, as I introduce you. Our head judge is Carol Cameron. She worked 36 years as a school teacher at MCPS, retired in 2021, and works part-time for Grace Christian School as a librarian and reading tutor. She has worked with the Spelling Bee for over 15 years. Next is Sonia Palmer. Worked as an RN for 46 years, a member of the Women's Club for 18 years, and her passion is education and volunteering. Diana Myra Henry has been employed by the Marion County School District for 45 years as a teacher, librarian, and now substitute. She has been a judge for the Spelling Bee for 5 years. Dee Collier is our floor judge. She is a former elementary school teacher who educates now by portraying 25 famous women in history. See her afterwards if you'd like to have one of her historic characters visit your group. And last but not least is Sandra Emmel, has been a member of the GFWC Women's Club of Ocala for 46 years and a judge since the start of Spelling Bee. She has an MD of Arts from Miami-Dade College. Welcome, students. Due to your preparation for this evening's Spelling Bee, we know you have done more than memorize tough words. You have learned and understand the history and meaning of many words. That ability to analyze words will keep you in good standing as you continue on your life journey of learning about reading. We applaud you for being here tonight, and we encourage you to enjoy these moments. So take a deep breath, relax, take your time, ask appropriate questions, and have fun. Good luck to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. All right, next up, very importantly, an explanation of rules. Those will come from our head judge, Miss Carol Cameron.
All right, good evening. I have the fun part of reading all these rules. You all know most of them already. This is mostly for you all. So, format. The spelling bee is conducted in rounds. Each speller remaining in the spelling bee at the start of a round spells one word in each round. Disqualified students will remain on stage until the end of the round, and that is when you can applaud, after the round is completed. Pronouncer's role. The pronouncer will pronounce words using the pronunciations provided in the National Spelling Bee District Pronouncer's Guide. The pronunciations provided are the most common and acceptable ones. Homonyms. If a word has one or more homonyms, the pronouncer indicates which word is to be spelled by defining the word. Speller's requests. Using information provided in the District Pronouncer's Guide only, the pronouncer responds to the speller's request for definition, sentence, part of speech, language of origin, or alternate pronunciation. I will tell you, and I say this every single year, and every single year there are spellers that do not listen to me. Please ask for the word to be repeated, or for definition, or use it in a sentence, or what part of speech is it. Even if you don't want to know those things, that just gives you a little bit of a few seconds to think a little bit more. So please ask for those things. You're allowed to do it. Make sure you do. No alternate definitions or root word questions will be entertained. After the spelling of each word, the pronouncer will indicate either yes, that is correct, or no, that is not correct. The pronouncer will announce the end of each round. He'll say this is the end of that round, and the spellers that were disqualified during that round will leave the stage and take a seat in the audience. We are proud of every single one of you. You've done a lot just to get here, so we'll be applauding for you even when you go off if you don't make it. We are very proud, and you've worked hard to get this far. If the judges determine that a word has been pronounced incorrectly, we will inform the pronouncer and go to another word on the list if we think it's not being pronounced correctly, because that's very important for you all, because the way it's pronounced is how you spell the word. The speller will face the judges and clearly pronounce the letters of the word being spelled. Okay, so it's very important that you speak up, and we're going to practice in just a few minutes, and speak clearly so that we can hear you, okay? It is the speller's responsibility to understand which word he or she is asked to spell. A speller's misunderstanding cannot be appealed. Ask the pronouncer if you need the word's definition, like we said, sentence, part of speech, language of origin, or an alternate pronunciation. Spellers will not be disqualified for failing to pronounce a word, for asking a question, or for noting or failing to note the capitalization, punctuation, or accent marks of a word. After beginning to spell a word, you may not change the order of the letters if you restart the spelling. No speller will be asked to correct another speller's misspelling, and all spellers remain on stage until the end of the round is announced, as we said, and then you all leave the stage, the ones that were disqualified in that round. If all spellers in a round, for the end of the B, if all spellers in a round misspell, all remain in the competition and a new round begins. If only one speller in a round spells correctly, a new one-word round begins, and the speller is given an opportunity to spell the next word on the list. If the speller correctly spells the anticipated championship word, the speller is the champion. If a speller misspells the championship word, then we go to a new round with all the spellers who spelled correctly and incorrectly in the previous round, and spellers will spell in their original order. Please remember, audience, there are no electronics allowed. This is a great time to turn off your cell phones. If you have iPads, laptops, etc., please make sure that they are turned off. We're excited about tonight. We know you guys are going to do a great job, and we're pleased that you're here tonight. Thank you.
All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? It is time for our spellers to hit the stage. 11 schools, 10,744 eligible students, narrowed down by vocabulary rounds, class spelling bees, and school-wide spelling bees. They're finally here to compete for the title of 2023 Marion County Spelling Bee Champion. So spellers, when I call your number, please rise, walk to the microphone you see there in front. Adjust that microphone if needed. You can turn it up or turn it down. And we ask you during this round to say your name and the name of your school loudly and clearly. This is really considered practice and the first round of the bee, so you can get an idea of what's expected, what you need to do when you come up to the microphone, okay? Audience members, I know she said turn your phones off. This will be your only opportunity to take photos during the competition. So if you want to do this while your speller comes up, you're free to do so, okay? So again, spellers, I'm going to ask you to come up one by one. I'll call you by number. Come up, say your name, say your school loudly and clearly so we can all hear it. And remember, before you speak, if you need to adjust that microphone, you want to talk into it kind of like I am, okay? All right, so we will start with speller number 1. If you'll come up and share your name and your school with us, please.
Hi, I'm Elena Barron from Denellen Middle School.
Wonderful, thank you. That's how it's done. Speller number 3.
Okay. Trenton Dodge from Lake Weir Middle School.
Great, thank you. Speller number 4.
Angel Espinoza from Denellen Middle School.
Thank you, sir. It's a little daunting to come up here in the middle of the stage and kind of hear, because the dynamics are different up here. Speller number 6.
Bowen Gould from Fort McCoy Middle School.
All right, thank you. Speller number 7.
Dylan Hoff from Bellevue Middle School.
Thank you, sir. Number 8.
Elena Heher from Bellevue Middle School.
Okay, a little hard to hear you, so don't be afraid to speak up, okay? Number 9.
Gabrielle Javalona from Howard Middle School.
Great, thank you. Speller number 10.
Kylie Kearns, Fort King Middle School.
Thank you, Kylie. I think we are moving on to, looks like the first speller on the end there, number 13.
Ava Mai from Liberty Middle School.
Great, thank you. Speller 14.
Adnan Martinez Castillo from Osceola Middle School.
Thank you. Number 15.
Sydney McFarland from Howard Middle School.
Well done. Number 16.
Bryce McGahee from Fort McCoy Middle.
Thank you. Number 17.
Daniel Nugent from Blessed Trinity Middle School.
Thank you, Daniel. Great job. Number 18.
Ren Frender from Osceola Middle School.
Thank you. Speller number 19.
Xavier Reed from Horizon Academy.
Thank you. Speller number 20.
Mateo Santana from Blessed Trinity Middle School.
Thank you. Speller 21.
Tristan Valentin from Lake Weir Middle School.
There you go. And speller number 22.
Peyton Van Tassel from Fort King Middle School.
Great job. Audience, you could hear them loud and clear, correct? Okay, great. All right, so spellers, that concludes our practice round. You know what to do when you come up here now. Make sure that microphone is there, angled correctly for you. You make sure you speak up because the judges need to hear you, okay? All righty, are you ready? Because we're starting this. We are starting this now. Speller number 1, you may approach the microphone. I'm going to get better situated here. Here we go. Your word is railings.
Railings? R-A-I-L-I-N-G-S. Railings.
That is correct. Speller number 3, your word is hitched.
Hitched. H-I-T-C-H-E-D.
You are correct. Up next, speller number 4. Your word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. So I will say the word and provide the word's part of speech and definition. Your word is saints. It is a plural noun, meaning people who are slightly or considerably more charitable, patient, self-denying, or virtuous than the average person?
Saints. S-A-I-N-T-S. Saints.
You are correct. Our next speller. Speller 6, your word is bossiness.
B-O-S-S-Y-N-E-S-S.
I'm sorry, that is not correct, but you can take a seat. All right, our next speller, please. Speller number 7, your word is kneeling.
Kneeling. K-N-E-E-L-I-N-G. Kneeling.
You are correct. Next speller, please. Speller number 8, your word is 12.
12. T-W-E-L-V-E. 12.
You are correct. Our next speller approaches the microphone, please. Your word is hummingbird.
Hummingbird. H-U-M-M-I-N-G-B-I-R-D. Hummingbird.
Correct, and well done. All right, our next speller approaches the microphone. Your word is donkeys.
Donkeys. D-O-N-K-I-E-S. Donkeys.
I'm sorry, that is not correct, but you can have a seat. Our next speller, please. Your word is grimy.
Grimy. G-R-I-M-Y. Grimy.
Well done, that's correct. Next speller. So your word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. So I will say the word and provide the word's part of speech and the definition, okay? So listen carefully. Your word is until. It's a conjunction meaning up to the time that.
U-N-T-I-L-L.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. That was a great try. Our next speller, please. Your word is compute.
May I have a definition, please?
The definition is to make sense.
Compute. C-O-M-P-U-T-E. Compute.
Correct and well done. Our next speller, please, to the microphone. Your word is decide.
Decide. D-E-S-I-D-E.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. Thank you for trying them, but you can have a seat. All right, our next speller, please. I will let you know that your word has a homonym or could be confused with another word, so I'll say the word, give you the part of speech and the definition. Your word is beyond. It's a preposition meaning greater than the grasp or power of.
Beyond. B-E-Y-O-N-D. Beyond.
Correct. Great job. All right, next up, please. Speller number 18. Your word is rituals.
R-I-T-U-A-L-S. Rituals.
That is 100% correct. Well done. All right, our next speller to the microphone. Number 19. Okay. Your word has a homonym, so it could be confused with another word. I'll say the word, provide the part of speech and the definition for you. Your word is murals. It's a plural noun meaning paintings or other works applied to and made integral with wall surfaces.
M-U-R-A-L-S. Murals.
Correct. Well done. All right, speller number 20. Your word is probably.
Probably. P-R-O-B-A-B-L-Y.
Correct. Well done. All right, speller number 21, I believe. Your word has a homonym or could be confused with another word that sounds similar. I will say the word and provide the part of speech and the definition, okay? Your word is beginning. It is a verb meaning performing or executing the first part of an action, activity, or procedure, or starting.
Beginning. B-E-G-I-N-N-I-N-G.
Well done. All right, speller 22, I believe. This will be our final speller in our first official round. Your word has a homonym and could be confused with another word, so I will say the word and provide the word's part of speech and definition for you. Your word is ceiling. It's a noun meaning the overhead inside lining of a room.
Ceiling. C-E-I-L-I-N-G. Ceiling.
Well done. Great job. Let's give a first round of applause here to our first round of spellers. Unfortunately, we have to ask some of you to leave the stage, so if you were not successful in spelling your word, you can leave your number there on the seat, and you can exit off to your left, if you would, please. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start the second official competitive round. Speller number 1, you're back up to the microphone. Your word is riffled.
Riffled? R-I-F-F-L-E-D. Riffled.
That is correct. All right, speller 3. Your word is potential.
Potential. P-O-T-E-N-I-A-L.
I'm sorry you left a letter out. That T gets a lot of folks. Thank you, though. All right, speller number 4, you can approach the microphone. Your word has a homonym and can be confused with another word, so I'll give you the word, the part of speech, and the definition. Your word is vertical. It's an adjective meaning perpendicular to the plane of the horizon or to a primary axis, upright.
Vertical. V-E-R-T-I-C-A-L. Vertical.
Well done. All right, next speller, please. Your word is intertribal.
Intertribal. I-N-T-E-R-T-R-I-B-A-L. Intertribal.
Well done. Good job. Speller 8, you're up to the microphone. Your word is minerals.
Can you use a word in a sentence,
I
please?
certainly can. Most gems are types of rare and beautiful minerals, but some materials we consider gemstones, such as opals, are not.
Minerals. M-I-N-E-R-A-L-S. Minerals.
You are correct. Well done. Speller 9, please. Your word is inlet.
Can I have the definition?
A narrow strip of water running into the land or between islands, specifically a passage through a barrier island or barrier reef leading to a bay or lagoon.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Inlet.
Inlet. I-N-L-E-T. Inlet.
Correct. All right, speller 13. You're up next. Your word is deviation.
Can you please repeat?
Deviation.
Deviation. D-E-V-I-A-T-I-O-N. Deviation.
Correct. You did not deviate from the correct spelling. All right, speller number 15. Your word is adjusted.
May I have a definition, please?
Changed the position of, as for better fit or appearance.
Adjusted. A-D-J-U-S-T-E-D. Adjusted.
That is correct. Well done. Next up, please. Speller number 17. Your word is republic.
Republic. R-E-P-U-B-L-I-C. Republic.
Correct. All right, our next speller, please. Speller number 18. Your word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. So I'll say the word, the part of speech, and the definition. Your word is efficient. It's an adjective meaning marked by qualities, characteristics, or equipment that facilitate the serving of a purpose or the performance of a task in the best possible manner.
Efficient. E-F-F-I-C-I-E-N-T. Efficient.
Correct. Well done. All right, our next speller, speller number 19. Your word is menacing.
Use it in a sentence.
Though the big dog had a menacing growl, he was really a sweetheart.
M-E-N-A-C-I-N-G.
That is correct. Next up, speller 21, I believe. 20. My mistake. Speller number 20. Your word is temperature.
T-E-M-P-E-R-A-T-U-R-E.
Correct. Well done. All right, speller 21. Your word is limbering.
Limbering. L-I-M-B-E-R-I-N-G.
That is correct. Speller 22. Yes. If you know you're next, you don't have to wait for me to announce you. You're welcome to come to the microphone. All right, speller 22. Your word is switcheroo.
May you repeat the word?
Certainly. Switcheroo.
S-W-I-T-C-H-E-R-O-O. Switcheroo.
That is correct. And with that, we conclude our second round. I believe we had some misspellings, so if you will take your number off, you may leave the stage at this point. And we will move on to competitive round 3. Absolutely. We turn the page for more words. All right, speller 1, you're up. Your word has a homonym. So I'll say the word, the part of the speech, and the definition for you. Your word is shrivel. It's a verb meaning to shrink and form wrinkles.
Shrivel. S-H-R-I-V-E-L. Shrivel.
Correct. All right, speller number 4. Your word is aggravate.
Aggravate. A-G-R-E-V-A-T-E.
I'm sorry, there was no E in the middle. It's an A. But you can have a seat. Thank you. All right, next speller number 7. Your word is cronies.
Can I get a repeat on the word?
Cronies.
Can I get a definition?
Certainly. Intimate companions, especially of long standing, familiar friends, old chums.
Can I get a repeat on the word, please?
Cronies.
Chromies. C-H-R-O-M-I-C-E. Chromies.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. All right, our next speller, please. Speller number 8. Your word is maniacal.
What's the definition of the word?
Indicating or suggestive of madness.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Maniacal.
Maniacal. M-E-N-I-A-C-A-L. Maniacal.
Close, but you had one letter off. I'm sorry. The words are getting harder, as everybody can tell. Our next speller, please. Speller number 9. Your word is churned.
Can I have the definition, please?
Produced, proceeded with, or experienced violent motion or agitation.
Can I have the part of speech?
It is a verb.
Churned. C-H-U-R-N-E-D. Churned.
That is correct. All right, our next speller, please. Speller number 13. You have a word that is a homonym or has a homonym or confused with another word. So I will say the word, the part of speech, and the definition, provide you the definition. Your word is tiara. It's a noun meaning a decorative band or semicircular ornament for the head, often made of flowers, fabric, or metal for wear on formal occasions.
Tiara. T-I-A-R-A. Tiara.
That is correct. Speller number 15, your word also has a homonym or could be confused with another word, so I'll provide the word, the part of speech, and the word's definition. Your word is inaudible. It's an adjective meaning incapable of being heard.
Inaudible. I-N-A-U-D-I-B-L-E. Inaudible.
You are correct. Well done. Speller number 17. Your word in this round is pistons.
Pistons. P-I-S-T-O-N-S.
You are correct. Next up, speller number 18. Your word is feisty.
Feisty. F-E-I-S-T-Y. Feisty.
You are correct. Next up, speller number 19. Your word is Chicago.
C-H-I-C-A-G-O.
You are correct. You can smile again now. I don't know if you saw, I said the word and nice grin came across his face. I don't know if that means he's from Chicago, he's been to Chicago. All right, next speller, please. Speller number 20. Here's a different one, so listen up. Your word has 2 or more correct spellings. Either one of the 2 spellings listed will be accepted as correct should you spell it correctly, but you only need to provide 1 correct spelling, okay? Your word is benefited.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Benefited.
Benefitted.
You are correct. Next up. Speller 21, your word is reenactment.
Reenactment. RENACTMENT.
You needed 1 more E in there toward the beginning. I'm sorry, but thank you. All right, speller number 22. Guess what? Your word has a homonym or sounds like another word. So I'll give you the word, the part of speech, and definition for it, okay? Your word is crevices. It's a plural noun meaning narrow openings of some depth caused especially by a split or cleavage, narrow recess-like slits.
Crevices. CREVICES. Crevices.
You are correct. And with that, we conclude this competitive round. Let's give them all a round of applause. If you were unable to spell your word, you can take your number off and leave our stage. And we're going to give you another round of applause. Well done. This is not an easy thing to do. Saying the words isn't very easy either. Okay. All right, spellers, we're going to ask you to move forward. If you'll fill in the first 2 rows in numerical order, please. Pretend the Jeopardy music theme is playing at this point. There you go. We're confusing numbers with letters, ladies. We might not want to do that next year. Good. By my count, we have 9 spellers remaining. And I believe this is round 4, competitive round 4? Correct. Okay. All right, speller number 1, you're first up. New page, new word. Your word has a homonym. Okay, so I'm going to give you some extra information. Your word is intubated. It's a verb meaning treated by the introduction of a tube into a hollow organ as the trachea or intestine to keep the latter open or to restore its openness if obstructed.
Could you repeat the word?
Intubated.
Intubated. INTABATED. Intubated.
Close, you were 1 letter off. Sorry about that. The words are getting more difficult. All right, speller number 9, your word is ordained.
Can I have the definition?
The definition is invested with ministerial or sacerdotal functions.
Ordained. ORDAINED. Ordained.
You are correct. Speller 13. Your word is counterfeit.
Counterfeit. COUNTERFEIT. Counterfeit.
Well done. Tricky word there. All right. Speller number 15. Moving right along. Your word is pioneered.
May I have a definition, please?
Acted as one that begins or helps develop something new and prepares a way for others to follow. Led the way.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Pioneered.
Pioneered. PIONEERED. Pioneered.
Well done. Correct. All right, speller number 17. Your word is prophetically.
Could you repeat the word, please?
Prophetically.
P-E-R-F-E-T-I-C-A-L-L-Y.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. Right, next up, speller number 18. Your word is infrared.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The sun's infrared radiation is responsible for the warmth felt in direct sunlight.
Can you repeat the word?
Infrared.
I-N-F-R-A-R-E-D.
You are correct. Tough one. All right, speller number 19. Your word has a homonym, so I'll give you some additional information. Your word is encompass. It's a verb meaning to bring within or to include.
Keys in a sentence.
Rishi's interests encompass everything from coding to crochet to reading fantasy to playing soccer.
Can you repeat the word?
The word is encompass.
E-N-C-O-M-P-A-S-S.
You are correct. All right, next up, speller number 20. Your word has a homonym or could be confused with another word, so you get some additional information. Okay? Your word is incontrovertible. It is an adjective meaning not open to question, indisputable, or certain.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Incontrovertible.
I-N-C-O-N-T-R-A-V-E-R-T-I-B-L-E.
Very close, but you missed one letter right in the middle. Sorry about that. Very difficult word. All right, speller number 22, you get the last word in this round. And speller 22, your word has a homonym or could be confused, so you're going to get a little bit of extra information here. Your word is ballast. It's a noun meaning something that gives stability or weight, especially in character, conduct, ideas, or morals.
Can you repeat the word?
The word is ballast.
Can you give me the definition?
The definition is something that gives stability or weight, especially in character, conduct, ideas, or morals.
What is the language of origin?
This word is likely from Scandinavian-derived German.
Ballast. B-A-L-L-A-S-D-E-D.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. That was a great try, though. So that will conclude our fourth round, and unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to some of you, but let's give them a round of applause as they leave the stage. It gets tougher and tougher. I think I'm going to ask our spellers to move down, and number 20, if you'll come and join us on the front row, please. I'm sorry, number 19, there we go. So we're down to 5. Judges, is that what you have? 5? Okay. This is round number 5. Number 9, you're up first this time. Your word is mercenary.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is passed from Latin to English.
Mercenary. M-E-R-C-E-N-A-R-Y. Mercenary.
You are correct. Number 13, your word is benighted.
Can you please repeat the word?
Benighted.
Definition?
Definition is being in a state of intellectual, moral, or societal darkness, unenlightened.
Benighted. B-E-N-I-G-H-T-E-D. Benighted.
Correct. Right, speller number 15. Your word is Bangalore.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is an Indian geographical name.
Definition, please.
A city in southern India west of Madras, capital of the state of Karnataka.
Can I have it used in a sentence, please?
Bangalore, also called Bengaluru, is known as a major information technology hub and is sometimes called the Silicon Valley of Asia.
Is there any alternate pronunciations?
There are no alternate pronunciations. Okay, we'll move on to the next word. That means I mispronounced the word. That's what that means. Just the second time, okay. So we'll move on to a new word, number 13 or 15. Can't see, 15, yes, okay. So that's not your word anymore.
Okay.
Wipe the slate clean, here we go. This word has a homonym, so you're going to get some extra information, okay? This word is masa. It's a noun meaning a dough used in Mexican cuisine as for tortillas and tamales that is made from ground corn soaked in a lime and water solution.
May I have the language of origin, please?
This word went from Latin to Spanish.
Masa. M-O-S-A. Masa.
Sorry, that is not correct. Good try, though. Speller number 18, your word has a homonym, so you're going to get some additional information. Your word is Sanskrit. It's a noun meaning an ancient Indic language that is the classical language of India and of Hinduism as described by the Indian grammarians.
Sanskrit. S-A-N-S-K-R-I-T.
You are correct. All right, speller number 19 for the last contestant in this round. Your word has a homonym, so I'll provide some additional information. Your word is Vesuvian. It is an adjective meaning marked by uncertainty or sudden outbursts, furious.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Certainly. Takeru's cardiologist advised him to control his Vesuvian rage lest he jeopardize his health.
B-E-S-U-V-I-A-N.
Ladies, I didn't hear the first letter. Was that correct? No, that's a misspelling. I'm sorry. All right, so we will say goodbye to some of our spellers, but let's give them a nice round of applause again. So we narrow down to our top 3 spellers. All right, speller number 9. Ladies, this is round number 7? 6, okay. Number 6. Speller number 9, your word is Andromeda.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from a Greek mythological name that passed from Latin into English.
Can I have definition?
A plant of a genus of low evergreen boreal or arctic shrubs with revolute coriaceous leaves, and drooping white or pinkish flowers in terminal umbels?
Andromeda. Andromeda. Andromeda.
You are correct. All right, speller 13. Your word is a homonym, so I'm going to give you some extra information, okay? Your word is mulliond. It is a verb meaning furnished with slender, vertical, usually non-structural bars or piers, forming a division between the lights of windows, doors, or screens.
Please repeat the word.
Mullioned.
Mullion. Mullioned.
That is correct. All right, speller number 18. Your word is Penelope.
Can you use it in a sentence?
I certainly can. In Greek mythology, Penelope and Odysseus had one son, Telemachus.
Penelope. Penelope.
You are correct. Anybody getting nervous out there? My goodness. Great job so far. Absolutely. Give them a round of applause. That completes that round. All right, we will continue. Speller number 9. This will be round number 7. Your word has a homonym, so I'll give you some information additionally. Your word is cirque. It's a noun meaning a deep, steep-walled basin high on a mountain, usually shaped like half a bowl, and often containing a small lake, caused especially by glacial erosion, and usually forming the blunt head of a valley.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word came from French, which formed it from a Latin word.
Cirque. Cirque. Cirque.
You are correct. All right, speller 13, your word is Leander.
Leander. Leander. Leander.
That is correct. Speller 18, your word is Arcturus.
Can you use that in a sentence?
I will try. The name of Arcturus in Greek derives from its relationship with the tail of the Ursa Major constellation, also known as the Great Bear.
Arcturus. ARCTURUS.
You are correct. And we move on to round number 8. You're welcome to come up, certainly. It's the word announcer that needs a break every now and then. Your word is a homonym or has a homonym or a word that sounds similar, so you're going to get a little bit of additional information. Your word is chiasmus.
Can I have...
Judges, did I say that word correctly? I believe I did. 67. Chiasmus. Okay. Okay, we'll move on because there's disagreement between the judges. Okay, so contestant number 9, your word is Alhambra.
Can I have a definition?
The palace of the Moorish kings at Granada, Spain.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word passed from Arabic to Spanish.
Alhambra. ALHAMBRA. Alhambra.
You are correct. Speller number 13, your word has a homonym, so we'll provide some additional information. Your word is pneumonia. It's a noun meaning an acute disease that is marked by inflammation of lung tissue, is characterized by fever, chills, and difficulty in breathing, and is typically caused by an infectious agent.
Pneumonia. Pneumonia.
Well done. Correct. Contestant number 18, your word is trilby.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Because it was winter, Massimo paired his dapper wool suit with a sturdy black trilby.
Trilby. Trilby. Trilby.
That is correct. Well done. Yes, correct. Okay. Okay. All right, I believe contestant number 9, you're up. All right, your word has a homonym, so I'll give you some additional information. Your word is lumbar. It's an adjective meaning of, relating to, or near the group of vertebrae lying between the thoracic vertebrae and the sacrum.
Can I have the word repeated?
Lumbar.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Lumbar. Lumbar. Lumbar.
That's correct. All right. Speller number 13. Your word is centipede.
Centipede. Centipede. Wait, no.
Correct.
Oh, wait, yeah, I did spell it right.
Yeah.
Ignore that, please.
I missed the very last thing, but I think it was right. Oh, okay. Okay, great. Great. All right. Contestant number 18. We'll move on. Your word is lolled.
Can you use it in a sentence?
I will try. While her family swam, Adelaide lolled on the beach and read.
Lolled. Lolled.
You are correct. We move on with another round with these contestants. Great job. Round number 10, ladies and gentlemen. All right, speller number 9. Your word is basaltic.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from a word that went from Greek to Latin plus an English combining form.
Basaltic. Basaltic. Basaltic.
That's correct. Speller 13, your word is probative.
Probative. Probative. Probative.
That's correct. Speller 18, your word is osmosis.
Osmosis. OSMOSIS.
Great job. These students have done their work, have they not, ladies and gentlemen? Do we have any volunteers that want to come up and spell words with these students? No, I didn't think so. Just playing. Just playing. Judges? Speller number 9. Your word is vespertine.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Can I have the definition?
The definition is setting with or just after the sun.
Vespertine. Vespertine. Vespertine.
You are correct. All right. Speller 13, your word is phalanges.
Phalanges. Phalanges. Phalanges.
Correct. Speller 18, your word is cyanosis.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Cyanosis may result from pneumonia, asphyxiation, heart failure, or heart anomalies.
Cynosis.
I believe you missed a letter. Yeah, I'm sorry. All right, so with that, let's give these folks a round of applause. And number 18, you can exit. So we're down to we're obviously down to our winner and our runner-up, but who will be which? Number 9, welcome back to the microphone. Your word is regurgitate.
Can I have the definition?
To throw, cast, or pour back or out again.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Regurgitate. Regurgitate. Regurgitate.
Correct. All right, Speller 13, your word has a homonym, so I'm going to give you some additional information. Your word is retinol. It's a noun meaning a pale yellow, crystalline, highly unsaturated alicyclic alcohol that is used in various forms in medicine and nutrition.
Can you please repeat the word?
Retinol.
Retinol. Retinol. Retinol.
Correct. All right. Yes. I've lost count, ladies. What round are we on? 13? Round 13. All right. Speller 9, your word has a homonym, so stay tuned for some additional information. Your word is indemnity. It is a noun meaning security or protection against hurt or loss or damage.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word went from Latin to French to English.
Can I have the part of speech?
It is a noun.
Indemnity. Indemnity. Indemnity.
You are correct. Speller 13, your word is Holocaust.
Holocaust. Holocaust. Holocaust.
You are correct. We move forward. It only gets more intense, ladies. It only gets more intense. Great job, though. All right, Speller 9, your word for this round is... I'm sorry? Okay. Your word is tenaciously. You want one? Okay. Okay. There's an alternate pronunciation. Yep, but we'll move forward. All right, we'll move to the next word, the judge's direction. Your word now is ascension.
Can I have the definition?
The definition is the act or process of going up or upward from a lower level or degree.
Ascension. S-I-O-N. Ascension.
You are correct. Speller 13, your word is unfortunate.
Repeat.
Unfortunate. You want me to move on? There are multiple pronunciations. Yeah. So we'll move on. I don't want a disagreement between the judges. All right, we'll move on. So your word now is krypton.
Krypton. K-R-Y-P-T-R-O-N. Krypton.
I believe you added an extra letter. I believe you spelled the word kryptron instead of krypton.
Did I?
Ladies, is that what you heard? That's what I heard. Yeah. So I'm sorry, that is not the correct word. The word was krypton. We go correct. So, correct. So speller number 9, you'll come up. This is the championship round. If you spell your word correctly, you will be the 2023 Spelling Bee champion for Marion County. If you do not spell your word correctly, then we start over and we do a new round with both contestants, okay? Judges, you ready? Okay. Your word for the title is pomposity.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word was formed in Latin from an originally Greek element plus Latin combining forms.
Can I have it in a sentence?
Although he had much power, the leader exhibited no trace of pomposity.
Pomposity. P-O-M. P. O-S-I-T-Y. Pomposity.
You are correct. Congratulations. So I would like for you, speller number 9, to once again give us your name and your school.
I'm Gabrielle Javalona from Howard Middle School.
Howard Middle School is our 2023 Marion County Spelling Bee champion. And I would like for speller number, I believe it's 13. Yes, come on up. This is our runner-up. It's a very important position. And give us your name and your school as well.
Ava Mai from Liberty Middle School.
Liberty Middle School, correct? I believe I had the honor to pronounce the words at Liberty Middle School when she earned the title at her school. So one more time, speller number 9, will you come back up here? Let's give both of these ladies a round of applause. I'm going to ask Dr. Livingood to come back to the stage. I know she has some congratulatory remarks. Ladies, I believe we have either prizes or photos to take.
Thank you, Mr. Christian. Congratulations, both of you. You have been amazing. And to all of our spellers tonight, if you're still in the audience, please, everyone, let's give everyone a round of applause at this time. One thing that's interesting when you're on the stage, because of the event, we can't see you. And so please know that this entire time when the spellers are spelling, they can't see your faces. And so it's dark, which is interesting. So you really have done a great job, and it's quite nerve-wracking, and we've all been on pins and needles with every word. So great job.
Dr. Livingood, if you will step over there with them. I'm going to ask our judges to make their way to center stage. They're going to kill me for this because they don't like photos. But I'm going to have them up here. I'm going to also ask someone who is responsible for this, and he's going to kill me too, but he's standing right here. Mr. Mark Ingram, the program specialist who is responsible for putting this on. Have you stand over there as well? I would like to take your picture. Whoever else would like to take a picture, you're welcome to do so. And we're going to afterward present checks. So on behalf of these wonderful group of ladies, on behalf of Marion County Public Schools, all of our middle school students, and the winner and runner-up, I want to congratulate everyone and thank you, moms and dads and families and parents, for supporting these students. We can't do it without you. So with that, I'm going to say goodnight. We'll say goodnight on our broadcast. Hang around. We'll take pictures. Thank you.